As we come out of winter, you might need a spring pick-me-up, and today I got you covered, guys. 5 fragrances that are in my rotation right now that are guaranteed to take that move from that to that right now. So today we're talking about fragrances that are gonna level up that mood game, because these fragrances are gonna help us come from winter dark fragrances all the way transitioning into spring. So at the number 5 spot is a super bright fragrance that has been in my collection for about 5 years. Now I bought this fragrance, it was an EDT, and because of how this thing has sat and matured, guys, it is now, I bet you this thing can qualify as an Estrade de Parfum. It's super powerful, but coming from the house of YSL, this fragrance is L'Homme. This is the original OG EDT, and mine is super beast mode. 4-5 sprays is all I need now. And you guys know anything about YSL, unless you're talking about the EDP. Why? A lot of their fragrances need about 10 to 15 sprays. Mine, nah. That's why it's still not gone. After 5 years, I only need 4 or 5 sprays of this mug, and it is super bright. Juicy bergamot and ginger up top, and then a super smooth, clean vetiver comes in that gives you that fresh out of the shower once it dries down. A mood lifter, if I may say so myself. It just smells good, guys. This one just works. You can substitute this with La Nuit de l'Homme. If you're lucky enough to have Blue Electrique before they discontinued it, you're gonna pay like $250 for a bottle of that now. But Blue Electrique is also really good, but La Nuit de l'Homme does the trick. But the original L'Homme, for me, just can't beat it. It is a good go-to of mine because it's just a good break, super bright, super fresh, man. From the house of YSL, it's L'Homme. Now this next scent is from a fragrance house that is credited for making one of the very first eau de colonias or colognes, and is still making colognes to this day. This fragrance that I'm talking about is from the house of 4711, and the fragrance is Aqua Colonia Intense, Seaside of Zanzibar. Now this fragrance, guys, is a watermelon and star anise, and it dries down with a vetiver and a vanilla, little touch of coconut, and this is one beautiful skin scent. Do not think that you're gonna put this on and it's gonna just travel everywhere. This is not a projector. This is not a huge performer, but what it does do for me, it lifts my mood up. Within the first, I'd say 30 minutes, this thing becomes a skin scent. And normally people cannot smell it on you unless you get a good breeze or you got somebody, it's just that cuddle buddy season. If you got this cuddle buddy, then your cuddle buddy's definitely gonna say you smell good. Think about it. Watermelon up top with a little vetiver drying down to a beautiful coconut and vanilla. This is a vacation on the beach. And this is something that I bought blind. Well, not exactly blind because I knew what I wanted. So I love watermelon in fragrances. I've always loved from Creed, Millésime Imperial. If you smelled that watermelon up top. Versace Man Eau Fraiche has a star fruit, which kind of goes that way. It kind of has that juicy, almost gourmandish. And this one does it with the coconut and the watermelon up top and the star anise. This fragrance goes so well in warm weather. If you're wearing a white t-shirt and you got somebody with you and you know they're gonna be close to you, check this out from 4711. If you haven't gotten your nose on it, check it out. It's worth checking out. And it's a good cheapie. Now this next scent comes from a fragrance house that says that the fragrance touches your spiritual side. And maybe that's why it's an instant mood lifter. And that fragrance is Paragon from Initio. You talk about an instant mood lifter, guys. Whenever you can combine plum and oud together and make it this damn buttery smooth, you're talking about a fragrance that I am definitely here for. But when we're talking about Paragon, we're talking about an opening, a bright opening of bergamot, lavender, and sage. It dries down into that wonderful, wonderful photorealistic plum, coming down to a sandalwood and an oud. Buttery, smooth, instant mood lifter. And you don't have to reapply it because this thing lasts forever. Mad crazy sillage, projection, longevity, dry down, opening, heart, all of it. I love it. Beautiful. If you haven't got your nose on it, check out Paragon from Initio. Now this next fragrance comes from a fragrance house that pulls no bones about who this fragrance is for. And this is from the house of Carolina Herrera, and we are talking about Bad Boy, the EDT. So I'm talking about the EDT here, guys. This one opens up super bright. The Parfum is decent, goes a little bit different way, but for an instant mood lifter, you gotta check out the EDT if you haven't already. Bright, juicy, citrusy bergamot up top. Says it has white and black pepper. I don't get any of that. What I do get is the sage in the heart, and I also get that cacao at the end, brightened up and sweetened up a little bit with that tonka bean. Instant mood lifter, and it stays on my skin for 6-7 hours easily. Now you're talking about going a little bit heavier on the sprays because it is an EDT. Hit your clothes a couple times and you can't go wrong. Instant mood lifter, juicy, bright bergamot up top. Fresh, good, sweet. Women love it. I love it. Check it out if you haven't already. EDT of Bad Boy. Now this last fragrance that I'm talking to you guys about has been getting a lot of hate lately. I'm not sure where this is coming from. I guess people think that YouTubers are overhyping it, and I don't talk about anything that I don't wear, number one, and I don't believe in, number two. And I'm telling you, you haven't noticed anything like mine, I think you will enjoy this one. This is coming from the house of Parfums de Marly, and this is LAYTON. Not LAYTON exclusive, but LAYTON the original. This fragrance, guys, apple and mandarin orange up top, jasmine and violet in the heart, drying down with a beautiful vanilla and a little touch of patchouli in there. Throw in a little sandalwood. When I wear this fragrance, I instantly lift up, and that mood just boom, just blows up. I love it. It puts that confidence in me and just smells good. Some of you may think, oh, it's overhyped, but I love LAYTON. We'll always have a bottle of it. So the last fragrance is from the house of Parfums de Marly, LAYTON. So there it is, guys. Those are 5 fragrances that are in my collection right now that I'm putting in rotation that help me lift my mood. Dark days, gloomy days, rainy days, whatever. If I need that little boost, these are the ones that I'm going to first. Let me know down in the comment section, what are you guys wearing? Your instant mood lifters, ones that you reach for every single time when you just need that little boost. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Please hit that like button on your way out. I love all of you guys. Thank you for the love that you've been showing me. And until the next time, keep smelling good.